Greetings, everyone. This is Clarissa with Infinite Goddess Tarot, and I just wanted to make a really quick announcement before I get into your September monthly reading. I'm going to be doing a giveaway. Um, when I reach 100 subscribers, I'm going to do a reading giveaway, either a relationship or general, to one of the lucky subscribers. So if you enjoy this month's reading, please like and subscribe, and you could be a lucky winner. And I will announce the winner at the beginning of next month, October, that monthly reading, okay? Um, yeah, and that's about it. So, like, subscribe, and you could be a winner. Thanks a lot. Enjoy your reading. Greetings, Scorpio. This is your September 2015 reading. So, let's see what message Spirit would like to relay to you for the upcoming month of September 2015. Okay, a whole bunch of cards are just trying to fall out, so we're going to go ahead and work with these. Alright, nice. I'm going to shuffle a little bit more for Scorpio 2015 September. What messages are most relevant for Scorpio for September 2015 for the greatest good? Scorpio. Okay, let me get two more out. All right. So, in your recent past, you have the Queen of Fire, and this is about action because it is an action card. It's the fire suit. So it's also the Queen of Wands in the Rider-Waite deck. And this is about sharing and having more than enough and knowing that you have abundance. Okay? So recently you may have given something to someone. You may have just donated to charity. You may have felt like you have plenty and not really had any type of feeling of lack. You may have just grown into this recently. Okay, so this is a great card to have in your past because it shows a sense of spiritual growth. Okay, so this is how people see you too. I'm feeling like people have seen you as a giving person, a beautiful giving person, because you can see this woman. She's just decked out in all this beautiful robes, and you see her jewelry and the halo of flowers around her head, and she's got this beautiful platter of fruit, and she's just a very giving woman. So this may be an image of you, or maybe a woman that has given to you recently, a prominent, strong woman that is in your life that you have received from. Maybe financial help, maybe just she shared her home with you. There's something to this where you have felt abundance in some way recently. Okay, so in the feelings and the motions of others around you, you have the Master card. So this is the ace. This is like the ace symbol. But it also has no correlating card in the Rider-Waite deck. So in the Osho Zen Tarot deck, this has to do with literally having some sort of a teacher around you. So this has to do with either a teacher or someone that you look up to that has taught you something or that will teach you something in September. It's a wise person because this literally is the master teacher Osho. This deck is based off of his teachings. Okay, and it does correlate with some of the Rider-Waite decks, you know, some of the cards, but it's on like this deck I find is on like a deeper level, like a deeper spiritual meaning, and gives guidance to on a deeper spiritual level, from within. It gives you guidance to go within a lot of the times. That's kind of like the fundamental basis, is going within and doing the work to be at one with everything. So anyway, this card has no correlating card with the Rider-Waite deck. So there may be someone that emerges as a teacher or a master around you. So pay attention to anyone that has things that you want to learn, has information that you want to learn, or just maybe a very beautiful being that is around you that you can learn from by just being in their presence in September. There may be someone that is beginning to emerge right now, even before September begins, that you may know has this type of quality. It's just someone that's very wise, and you know that what they have to say is helping you in some way. Okay, so try to spend some time with this person and soak it up. All right, so outside influences, you have possibilities. And this is another action card. It is the Two of Fire, or the Two of Wands. So you have some choices. I'm seeing that you have choices because you're on another, you have another perspective, a greater perspective. You can see this eagle has a great huge vantage point because he's soaring high above this vast plain, and he's got the mountains, and the sun is coming up in the background, and he's trying to figure out where he's going to go next, where he's going to settle, or where he's going to get what he needs from. So that's you right now. You're trying to just take in all of your possibilities in September. You've got a few things that are coming up that you can choose to either the directions that you want to go in, but you're taking your time and you're looking them all over, and possibilities are a great thing to have. All right, the less possibilities you have, usually the more miserable people are when they don't have many possibilities. But when they're seeing so many possibilities in life, they're in the midst of creation. They realize that they are creating what they desire. Okay? It's a feeling of power to have possibilities. And at the heart of the reading, you have conditioning. Okay? So you may be learning in September on how to not be conditioned by the thoughts and feelings of other people and what they think about you. This lion is in the midst of a whole bunch of sheep and is literally tied down by a sheep. There's a sheep on his back and he's tied down. And he doesn't even know the power and the strength that he has within because he's been told that he's a sheep, and he just believes it and is lingering among the sheep when he should be amongst the lions where his true strength and power is. Okay? So you may be learning from this teacher, because these are both major arcana cards, that you have the strength within you to be yourself and to do what you truly desire to do, no matter what anybody else thinks is good for you. Okay? Others have judged who you are, and at some point you were believing them. And so that's what the conditioning is all about. You're not who they think you are. You're much greater. And you may be finding that out this month. And what is soon to surface as a result of you learning and growing through these lessons is completion. So this is nice. You are coming to the end of some way of thinking. And I'm thinking it's the way that you view yourself. You're realizing who you really are and the power that you have. Because conditioning is about being basically held back. And completion is about coming to the end of some sort of, I think, thought process. Because I see this last piece that this hand is putting in this Buddha face. I see this as a Buddha face. And the piece that they're putting in is in the third eye. So some new perspective is finally completed and is opening up a new type of understanding. Okay? So you're going to be feeling good after you come to this completion. It's the end of something. It's a new way of looking at something. It's a new perspective. And your hopes and your dreams. Alright, Scorpio, so you want to just lay back and chill. I see this as you possibly wanting to go on a vacation and take it easy. So you are ready to sit back. You may be thinking about I look at this card and I see someone basically feeling good. Right now, this is what's coming to me. Someone it says laziness, but you may be going through some transformation where you're feeling like, okay, I've done all of this. I've been who they've wanted me to be. And now I'm ready to relax and take another look at my life and just chill for a minute as I figure out my possibilities and look at all of them. For some of you, it's that. You may be taking some sort of a break and relaxing. Now, for others, this is where you have come to a certain level of knowing, and now you're taking a pause, and it's really not for you to take a pause yet. You need to keep going because there are higher heights for you to soar to. Although it may feel really good to be where you are right now, if you sit there too long, it's going to start to crumble around you, okay? You can't stay stagnant. You got to keep it moving. Now, congratulate yourself, on the growth that you have had. I'm not saying don't do that. Feel good about it. But know that there's other levels for you to reach, okay? That's not it. That's not the end of the road. You're still on the journey. Enjoy it and feel good. But don't stop there, okay? Because there's so much more for you. And for the outcome, you have the control card. Okay, so this is the King of Clouds, which is also the King of Swords, or correlates to the King of Swords. So there may be some sort of a strong male influence on you. The King of Swords has to do with air signs. So there may be an air sign that's coming into the situation, or has to do with, I don't know why, but I'm saying some of the conditioning that's gone on with you may have had to do with a strong air sign. So, but also, some Scorpios just may have some control issues right this month, where they have all this growth going on and they want to make sure everything stays exactly the way it is, which like I said, it can't stay exactly the way it is because you have to keep growing. That's what this card is telling you. But there's a certain stagnation that can occur when you are so rigid that you can't move forward, okay? So just be aware of that. Be aware that too much control is not a good thing. You have to have a certain amount of allowing and growing to occur. Okay, and it looks like you are growing. You have a new perspective. So something has changed in you where you have a new perspective. Just allow it to be. Don't try to control everything this month, okay? Scorpio, um, you've got a lot of things going for you, okay? You've got this, you've got the possibilities, a new perspective, different ways. You have choices, different things you can get into, new opportunities. I'm seeing in that possibilities card, you've got sharing and abundance around you in your recent past. And, you know, outcome, this is a possible outcome is to be too rigid and too controlling. So loosen up. Your new perspective is a great one. It's where you feel strong. You feel like you can finally be yourself after being held back for so long. So don't let this air sign continue that within your space, that energy of telling you who you are when you know who you are. Or the other possibility is that you're trying to be too in control of something, of a situation that's going on. Okay? So that's just a little warning that could be your outcome for the month is control. All right? So be aware of that. Be allowing. Have some relaxation if you need to. Okay? Take it all in. Appreciate where you are. Appreciate the possibilities while still knowing that there's more out there for you. Okay? All right, Gemini. This was a general reading. If you would like a personal reading, please go to my page and you will find the details there. I look forward to reading for you guys again in a couple days for your weekly reading. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.